Different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. A clear look here for Middleton. Gets an open look and hits. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
A wide open look here for Ibaka. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
DiVincenzo off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Here's Holiday. The shot's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Beverly, the pass to George. From 15 feet away, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
Here's Giannis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. You can't get that one. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite too, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Kennard, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Shoots over Portis, keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Middleton. Misses off the right iron. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Middleton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Passes it to Mann. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here is Forbes after the Clippers pick up 2. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jackson.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Here is Forbes. Over Jackson. Here's Tucker. Here's Portis. Back to Forbes. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubats. Here's Kennard. They get the rebound. Jackson has the open look. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Forbes. Tucker the pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Zubats and stolen by Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Buries the 20-footer. Forbes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. Now Jackson. .24 seconds left to play in the first half. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. Middleton on the wing, beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 3. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Paul George. Baca is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in at the point. The shot by George, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Middleton can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Right side Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket of the game. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Clippers trail by 3. Ibaka for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Beverly. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Beverly looking around. A 3-ball. And Marcus Morris with the 3. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Beverly against Holiday. The rebound by Ibaka. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Leonard from 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Outside Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside, George. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Man's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Patrick Beverly. Morris. And the Clippers miss again. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
George from deep three-point land. Good on the triple. George has got 7 points in the game.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Count that one. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Drills the three-pointer.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And he gets the whistle. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Bryn Forbes. The pass to Kennard from outside the arc. The shot off that time. It'll count. No good on the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Beverly. Passes it to Kennard. There's the triple. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Holiday against Beverly. Outside Portis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Man passes to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. And the call. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To tie it up, Zubac trying to break loose. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by Tucker. Right side Holiday. He's looking for Middleton and finds him.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Beverly against Holiday. Pass to George. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
And here's Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Lopez outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Ibaka. Lopez, no luck.
Well, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Ibaka outside. Morris outside. Pass to Beverly. Morris looking over the floor. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Middleton. He drains the quick shot. And the Bucks lead by 4.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson's checked in. It's George on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Jackson against Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Stolen by George. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moment.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
On the wing, Jackson. Leonard against Middleton. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Holiday. Inside. Here's Giannis. Holiday attacking. Feeds it to Lopez. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Nobody near George. And the 3 off target. And so the Bucks take the win. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Welcome, everybody, to let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Covington with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. That's a 2 from Powell. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. The kick out to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Goes up on the high post. Here's Nurkic. Good D by Lopez.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Holiday finds Giannis. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Holiday. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And he makes good on the layup.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Cullen passes to Lillard. For the 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Giannis. Down low. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Back to Lillard. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. McCollum, no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now McCollum. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Holiday attacking. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading. Powell dishes to Lillard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Lillard misses. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's the lob to Portis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. The Trailblazers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He excels at leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
And here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Lillard outside. Over Holiday, and it falls over the rim and in. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
He lobs it up, and Portis throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up by 1.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Shot from 12. And it's Portland with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Middleton. Cantor kicks to Collins. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Cantor. Shoots over Portis. And 2 free throws coming up on it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Bucks trail by 5. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Collins. They're running. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Here's Forbes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Collins. Anthony comes in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Hollis Jefferson. Covington passes to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Fires the 3. They get it back. Yes, that goes in. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Here's Forbes. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Cantor. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Outside Anthony. From deep. Here's Cantor. Back to Covington. And the pass to Cantor. And too long on the shot. Bucks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Lillard dishes to Powell. Back to Lillard. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lillard against Howard. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Lillard looking around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lobs it up for Cantor. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Over to the wing. Connaughton. Off target from outside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. And that does it for our halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the three, the small forward.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis outside. From deep. That shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard with it. Passes it to Nurkic. Fires from deep. And there's Lillard on the assist by Nurkic. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Over Lillard. Lopez. They shoot again. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
McCollum finds Covington. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. To the left wing. Covington passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 14. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
High post, Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 6.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portland also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Ball stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate, McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Zach Collins. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for McCollum.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Cantor. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Bucks trail by 11. Here we go, one-on-one. The lead now in single digits. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Here's Simon, and he gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Holiday, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Jones. Here's Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. Another shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Crafty pump fake by Cantor right there. Outwitted the defender and won himself a trip to the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Drew Holiday. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robert Covington comes in for Derek Jones. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court. So Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
The Portland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Well, free throws good from Lillard.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Holiday. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's Giannis with the drive.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Powell dishes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Portland leading by 11. Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Powell. McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Count it.
What good positioning by Nurkic. I mean, he has his shot all picked out. He just needed that feed.
Middleton left side. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard misses. Bucks trail by 11. Lobs it up for Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Pass to Simons. Now Jones. Pass to Simons. On the wing, Jones. Stolen by Middleton. It's tipped. Anthony finds Hollis Jefferson. Anthony down low, guarded by Holiday. It's good. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. Wide open look. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jones for 3. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. For 3, Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Enes Kanter.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Portland no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our settings tonight. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday left side. Just 2 to shoot. Back to Middleton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Now, here is Irving. Griffin down low. Giannis is there. Harris kicks to Harden. Griffin trying to get open. That one, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden against Holiday. Harden gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Holiday left side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Oh, Griffin in position.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here is Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Harden scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Trying to get open as Lopez lays it up off the glass.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Harden against Holiday. Harden dishes to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one drops.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Outside Irving. Down low. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Passes to Lopez. Shoots over Griffin. Lopez, no luck. Nets trail by 3. Oh, Griffin in position, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it's in there.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here is Forbes. Middleton on the wing from downtown. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to KD. Shoots off the step back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Connaughton. Takes a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Bucket is good. Middleton's got 8 points.
How about the determination from Middleton there? He was not going to let the D win that possession.
Outside Irving. The pass to Claxton. The kick out to Irving, and the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here's Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now Irving. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Bucks trail. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Irving. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Locked loose. Pass to Forbes. Left side, Irving. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's KD after Drew Holiday's score. And finished off by KD.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Holiday surveying the floor. That shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here we go, all alone.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Holiday. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Dinwiddie with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holiday with the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Milwaukee.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. NBA, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Jordan. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the two-guard position. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Holiday against Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. The kick out to Irving. Offline with his three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. For three, Middleton. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Giannis passes to Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Milwaukee. And here's Harden. Here's the dish to Irving. To the middle. Harris draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here is Harden following the basket by Brook Lopez.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup off target. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Lopez. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, here's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Giannis. Middleton looking it over. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Giannis inside. Defended by Griffin. Antetokounmpo. No good. For three, Harris. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. A clear look here for Middleton. Off target with the open look. The Nets with the lead. Irving passes to Jordan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Now here's Giannis. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And the wide open shot from Griffin. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's KD. Cans the 12-footer. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now DiVincenzo. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Tucker.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Outside Durant. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Back to KD. Good work there as it goes.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Forbes can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Tucker, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee, and a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Durant. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Up again, and KD is right there. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Left side, Portis pulls it up. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Here's Giannis. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with it. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to KD. Here's the pass to Claxton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they're pushing it up. Middleton for three. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here now is Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. For three. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton for three. Rebounded by the Nets. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Katie against Middleton. It's Durant on the wing. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
The putback, it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Durant. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. Here's Lopez. Off the left rim and out. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Ibaka outside. Leonard finds Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
11 feet away, and that one's good. George.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Now here's Giannis. The rebound by Ibaka.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Holiday. Paul George making his last shot. Holiday finds Giannis. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
To the inside, Morris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's Giannis missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. There's the 3. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Morris outside. Beverly for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So a franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Pushing the action, always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Now Holiday, he's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Leonard. Over Middleton, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis on the follow.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And George kicks to Leonard. Over Middleton. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Paul George with the steal. And the wide open shot from Morris. A three-pointer, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Chris Middleton. PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Jackson has the open look. They get it again. Clippers moving the ball around. Passes it to Mann. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Zubac. Kennard, the pass to Mann. Just 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the shot goes in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Jackson. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Tucker. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Portis. And Portis throws it down. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bucks. Jackson dishes to Leonard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. Now the pass to Mann. Here's Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Clippers trail by 8. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Right wing. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Shooting, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lock at 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Stolen by Zubac. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. It's good on the putback. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed.
Oh, he got it to go! I can't. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 11.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 8. And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Patrick Beverley. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession. And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Down low, and Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. George passes to Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside for George. Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Middleton the pass to Lopez. No good on the three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Good on the shot. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Inside, it's tipped. Beverly up top, guarded by Holiday. Leonard, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Pass to Ibaka. Out to Morris from deep. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the shot goes in.
One of the finest combo guards in this league. You can have Drew initiate, or you can play him off the ball.
Nobody near George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bucks leading by 13. All going up court. Basket good. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Out to Morris. Pass to George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Zubats. Here's Batum, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. And the basket is good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. To the paint. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
The aggressiveness of Jackson, able to drive and convert against tight defense.
20 seconds left in the 3rd. Here is Forbes. Here's Holiday. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I
think. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Mann. Passes it to Kennard. Launches a three. It's good from long range. Kennard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Jackson against Holiday. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Batum finds Jackson. Back to Batum. There's the lob to Jackson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Timeout called the Bucks. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And then for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. Morris, no good. Bucks leading by 4, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. Really left alone that time.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
George looking around. Morris with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And George kicks to Ibaka. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
.135 left in the fourth. Holiday against Beverly. Holiday the pass to Giannis. 4 on the clock. See that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality. Takes the opportunity to step up.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Outside, George, the trade. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fast break, here we go. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
George, that's a 2-pointer. George missing again. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton inside the 3-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with the ball. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. McCollum passes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Middleton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
And here's Portland. Lillard with it. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday gets the bucket.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. 20 feet out. Drained for 2 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And to Kumbo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Lillard from deep three-point land. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. In the corner, Middleton with it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Middleton's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard. D right on him. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got his second basket.
Well, compact and strong. Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
Here's Holiday. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Jones, the pass to McCollum. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Lopez. No good on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Here's Forbes. A rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Collins. Feeds to Nurkic. And it's blocked. Here's Connaughton. Stolen by McCollum. And Collins now top the key. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
Bucks trail by 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Up and in on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Cullen passes to Simons. Misses from short range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched a...
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Holiday, and he makes that one.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Collins. Derek Jones comes in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Bucks leading by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cantor, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Now DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Comes up empty down low. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lillard from deep three-point land. A shot that time, not on target. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And the Bucks with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Cantor. And now Portland on the break. Oh, Covington in position. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton leading the charge. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range. Jones drives in. Misses from close range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Hits it down to Middleton. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 3. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Holiday up top, covered by Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And Anthony subbed in for Derek Jones. Lillard from outside. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
That gives them the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Felt like the whole team knew they were going to get out into transition. And Melo takes full advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lillard from deep three-point land with the tip. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Sweet move. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Holiday's got 6.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard against Holiday. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton right side from past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Jones the pass to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Here's Holiday. That one good for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Portland trailing here. Passes it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. On deep. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Lillard. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Chris Middleton. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Simons. To the paint. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Holiday. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Simons surveying the D. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got 8 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Giannis outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins checked in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Powell in for McCollum. Bucks leading by 4. Tries it from 19, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Love how Middleton is inserting himself right now into this offense and sinking that shot with ease.
Here's Simons. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Powell. A second chance effort, and the layup good by Collins.
Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, Middleton with it. Another miss by Middleton.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Like the execution there from Kanter. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
3 seconds left. Got a hand on it. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks lead by 2 from Portland. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter, Anthony out there with Collins. Then it's Little, and it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. Middleton finds Tucker. Back to Middleton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Little. To tie it up. And he overshot that one, missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. And here's Anthony for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Kanter. And it's all evened up.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Kanter is a tough cover down low.
Collins against Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Little passes to Kanter. And the pass to Little. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And Kanter throws it down.
Well, the size, length, and power of Kanter on full display that time.
Kanter's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Holiday with it. Kanter covered. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Lopez.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
At the elbow, it's Little. Anthony on the wing, defended by Middleton. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. It's good. Kanter's got the game tied up here for Portland.
He's a scorer and stepping up this time. Kanter with a big one.
Outside Holiday. From the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Here's Powell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Kanter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Bucks leading by 3. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Holiday. Down low. Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Outside Covington. Back to Lillard. Pass to Covington. Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Lillard outside. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Nurkic with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Nwora. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Giannis dishes to T. Three-pointer. Can't connect. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Now, here is Harden.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Harden to pass to Irving. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. And he's fouled pretty hard up. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
The Bucks trail. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up for 3. Middleton, the rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Passes to Harden. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Irvin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Jordan's got 7.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Here's Forbes. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front, up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Green, who's out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to Forbes, fires the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Nets with the lead. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
To the inside. Here's Portis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Durant. From 15 feet away, that one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton inside the three-point line. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Here's Forbes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Poked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Irving's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Poked loose, taken away by Holiday. Here's Lopez. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. Now Irving. No points in the game hit for him. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Giannis. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Harden against Holiday. Here is Harden. He's got 5. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Launches it. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Harden with it. Can they get it? That shot off, and that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep, Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Great open look there. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin. And yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but You know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Double team on Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And no good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Inside, Jordan. The shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Irving. Outside Jordan. To the paint. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Now the feed to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Irving against DiVincenzo. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Left side, Griffin. Harris kicks to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the jam by Harden.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Holiday surveying the floor. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Outside Holiday. Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Outside Jordan. Back to Harden. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, up. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Durant, also Green out there, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And here's Holiday. Shoots the 3. Here's Portis. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Middleton, the pass to Holiday. Misses the 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Durant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That one misses. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That ties the game. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And Holiday, here we go.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Timeout called the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Harris. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. First free throw is good.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. They double team KD. Passes it to Claxton. Now Irving. Back to Griffin. Puts it up from 15. No good off the front iron. It's tipped. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Durant. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. He dishes it to Irving. Out to KD. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Bucks. fast break for the Nets. Durant's running, and good that time. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant kicks to Harden. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden against Holiday. Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Durant just inside the line. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Holiday. To the middle. Money!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo. Really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Harden scanning the floor. On deep. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.